So I was out on a flight from Frankfurt Terminal 1, and on the way to the gates, they creatively make you walk through all the duty-free stuff. And with regard to the duty-free stuff, I do not understand why they stopped the living daylights out of perfume. So there's liquor, perfume, and sweets. You kind of understand liquor and sweets, they explain themselves, but perfume, why why do people want perfume at airports? So past the stuff you'll get to the Wempe store, and they actually stock a lot of nice watches. So the first thing that caught my eye, Wempe own brand watches. I think these are quite interesting and not too spoken about because the lower end ones essentially use Selitas or ETA movements. The more expensive ones, they have in-house movements, and all the watches are produced in Glashütte. So the in-house movements are also made there, which is pretty cool. I think I need to review one. As of recent, this integrated bracelet design that you see in these Wempe watches continues to sweep the industry. And here I see kind of an amalgamation of IWC, a little bit of VC, and also some JLC. Maybe a hint of Zenith as well. Another brand I've not really taken a close look at is Baum and Mercier. They're quite an old brand, and I think they do have some interesting designs. Next up is a watch I really, really like. I think the GP Laureato is one of the staple contenders to the upper echelon of integrated bracelet watches. I would absolutely love to own a chrono. I think that's one of the best looking chronograph watch designs. It's just fantastic. See, this GP skeletonized free bridge watch, it's cool looking and it's expensive, but this sort of skeletonized design is nowadays so ubiquitous, especially in a lot of lower end watches, that it's not really something that reflects GP as a brand, and it's not a brand identity watch. So I think it's more of a segment filler, and that's why I'm not that keen on it. And then we have the regular Tudors. Unfortunately, no FXDs. The most interesting watches that Tudors put out in the recent, you just don't find them at these ADs. That's a shame, because you see them on Chrono 24 all the time for under list, so it doesn't make sense that they're not at the ADs. And then IWC, quite a great brand, absolutely fantastic range of watches if you can get a discount. In this showcase, the Green Pilot Mark 20 really pulls all the attention in, and I think it's kind of quite a statement piece, even more so than maybe a Hulk. To me, the newer IWC releases are some of the coolest looking watches and new watch designs. I just find their pricing still a little bit too high for what you're getting. For example, this Portuguese 42 is a real looker. Next up, some JLC. Probably one of the brands everyone talks about but few own. I think the Polaris is cool, but I'm not a fan of two crowns on one side. So I don't like that Longines watch as well, which a lot of people love. But that's just subjective taste. Watches are really good. What I really wanted to try here was a reverso. Believe it or not, I've actually never tried a reverso. And the reverso that makes the most sense to me is to use this mechanism is a duophase, so a second time zone. Even though this watch was designed for polo players and to basically protect their watch. So this is a sports watch, but today it's really become a dress watch, especially with that leather strap. I'm going to say this piece really exceeded my expectations. The reverso mechanism is terribly cool. And when you've got an actual reason to use it, in this case, another time zone, that makes it all the more special. This particular piece is the mid-size, so 47 millimeters by 28. I think it works well on my wrist. I just don't like this leather strap. I would actually like this watch to have more of a sporty characteristic. So on a silicon band, that would be pretty cool. So overall, my experience at Wempe at their showroom in Frankfurt was fantastic. The sales attendant was great, not pushy. They were happy to chat about the watch and the different sizes in that range. Cheers. See you in the next bit.